And we are live tonight from the Outer Rim in what is another gorgeous night here at Urza's Holotable Hall. How are you guys doing? And we are back in action with our friend, the Magmatrooper. Yes, our old friend. And it is just another mundane and uneventful day for the Magma. Dude wakes up every morning, makes himself a nice protein-packed breakfast, chases it all down with a big tall glass of bantha milk, heads on into work, murders a bunch of Sith, heads home, nice gin and tonic, and calls it a night. That has been Magma's life every single day for the past 2 months. And today, it all changed when that special Wookiee walked into his life. So we are on the main account tonight, and boy, is it serious business. We are revisiting one of my most watched videos of all time, in where I use a bunch of random free-to-play scrubs to take down one of the best teams in the meta with Traya and Sith Trooper. It's a Thrawn lead with Magmatrooper, and our goal here is to put guard on Magmatrooper and have him burn down those Sith as fast as possible. So, Hall, I ask the question of all of you in the galaxy tonight. Can this new comp work, or are we better off sticking with tried and true methods for busting down Traya and Trooper? Can the Beast and the Magma coexist and enter Beast mode together? You better believe questions will be answered tonight. Let's hit it. Before we get started here, guys, just a gentle reminder to hit that like and subscribe button down below. If you enjoy my content and want to keep the neon lit over at Urza's Holotable Hall, do hit that like and subscribe. It really helps me out. So does it work better than the other Magma variant I showed you originally? Yes, but almost too well, where it can be problematic if you just kill things too quick. The pair just cuts down Scions so fast to the point where I almost think it's better to spread your damage around as soon as taunt comes off and you can move that damage around. You do not want to kill Scion too fast. As you can see in my footage, it ultimately won, but I'm not convinced that Han is the best here. The footage I show you guys here was recorded earlier today as I made my climb to the top of Arena. It's also worth noting here, I had to swap to Basti lead when facing any of the New Age Rebel comps. There's just too much offense there. The counterattacking's too strong. This comp would never work there. The moment you'd AoE with Magma, you'd be counterattacked in the next week. So just keep that in mind. It's not 100% offense. It works well against Traya and Sith Trooper, and that's about it. If you see the Nest variant out there with Traya and Nest, won't work against that because AoE days just totally wrecks this team. So just keep that in mind as you're making your climbs each and every day. I'll need to do some more testing here, but I think Shore is still absolutely essential here. You can use Baze in this slot, but one of the guys from the Empire Discord, Miami Heat, he recommended that we use Shore Trooper here for synergy with not only Magma with the Troopers and also with Thrawn lead. So Shore Trooper is essential here because he's going to take that super fast Fracture or Isolation. And Guard, oh man, Guard is great. Especially on Han. It's tough to consider pulling him out, but I'm not 100% sold that he needs to be there. My mind immediately goes to Nihilus if you are going to pull him out, simply for the cooldown increase, access to Annihilate if you're running up against, it's just a super tanky team. And then obviously you have the Dispel on Basic, which works well with Sith Troopers taunting. Now, whether or not it's ultimately better, having Nest on the comp along with Nihilus works beautifully, and I'm referencing the old comp in which it was Thrawn lead, Magma, Baze, Nest, and Nihilus. You obviously have AoE days there and Dispel on Basic with Nest and Nihilus, so that's a super fantastic comp, and it has turn denial mechanics as well as the cooldown increase. I'm not sure this is better than that. The problem with trying to run Nest in this comp is as soon as you put her in there, most people like myself have a low star Nest. As soon as you put her in there, she's going to get guard over Magmatrooper, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose here. So just keep that in mind. You want to get your guard on Magma to make this comp work. I know it sounds amazing to run Nest with guard, but to me, she's just kind of flimsy. One Saber Storm just basically one-offs her, one-shots her, and it's kind of over at that point. As for mods, this is the top end of Arena, so no funny business here. These are all the usual suspects I'm facing in the top 50. Most have 100 added speed on each of their characters, maybe outside of Sith Trooper. So just keep that in mind. No funny business, no test account. This is totally legit my arena shard. So I'll let this footage play out for you guys. Let me know what you think of this beast mode comp. It's quite obviously for offensive purposes only, and maybe it's not quite perfect yet. Let me know in the comments down below who you think I should consider subbing in for Han, or if it's perfect just the way it is. Lastly, a couple more birthday shout-outs here. My homies Ryuk and Gucci Mane, October birthdays. Hope you brothers both have an absolutely amazing birthday from me to you. And be sure to swing on by the bar over at the hall. I've set aside a nice tall glass of Baga Naga. This is the stuff imported straight from Hutta. You better believe your boy Urs when I tell you it will knock your socks off. And if you've got an upcoming birthday or a game changer request, why don't you swing on by Urz's Holotable Hall Discord server and let me know. It's your ultimate social hub for Galaxy of Heroes. It's dressed to impress, and the Twi'leks always drink free. Stop on by, say hi, ladies are welcome. The synth wave is always cranked. The neon is always lit. And the holotables, baby, the holotables are hot. Red hot.